Alright, part 2. I'm excited. Oh. Alright, my base is rated. Let me check skeleton spawner prices. 6.5 each skelly? 6.4 each? Man, I cannot do this anymore. $45 mil. That's from AFKing. The kelp farm from last video before it got raided. But also, I tried to make a concrete farm. It sucked. So I got like 5 mil from that. Tried to sell blaze rods. Lost money from that. I tried to sell shields. Was too boring. So, I am gonna try a crazy little farm. I noticed on the Discord today, on the official Donut SMP Discord, whoever the head dev is, the only dev, said that spawn rates were different. And as you guys can see, there's a ton of everything, of mobs. But in particularly, can you notice anything? I'll show you. /order ink sacks. Get ready for this. 3.7k. So, I'm going to build this farm, and I'm going to see if I can take advantage of that a little bit. Because I don't think anybody is thinking about this right now. So, I'm going to build this farm. Alright, I am all done. I'm just going to AFK for, I don't know, an hour 30. See what happens. Alright, so it's been around an hour I've been AFKing. And I guess we should see what's in here. So we have 2 stacks, which is nowhere near to the capacity of this farm. What I think is happening is that I need to clear out the water from the other, like from here to in here. Yeah, because everything's spawning over there. But I think the mobs are spawning, the squids are spawning, yep, in here and over here. So, fortunately, I think I gotta clear out more area. 0.5 mil, that's not really that great. Let's see, salmon, that's really not, and 20 bucks each. Alright, so we got 0.5 mil. I really do think the problem is that there's too many spawn areas around the farm and not enough in. Oh my god. Alright, so I dug out a bunch of little trenches. Well, I'm gonna AFK this for a bit and we will see how much I get. If I don't get as much as the farm promised, I will get rid of all that water over there and we'll keep seeing, you know, how much I'll get. So it's probably been hour and a half. Oh, we already have more. Let's go. All right, let's collect everything. Ooh, already made like way more than last time. All right, I'm definitely gonna keep, oh my god, I'm definitely gonna keep sponging the water up there because it's 100% working. We got 1 ingot. Oh, it's working. Real time. +1. +1. All right, let's see how much this is on order. Just on order, that's 2 mil. Damn. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold back 3 stacks. I'm gonna sell all these for 2 stacks. 1.6 mil. Okay, I'm gonna see if these sell. See which is better. But I mean, that's an easy mill for putting in like 0 money at all. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna continue to siphon off this area. A bunch are still spawning over here, and let me see if any are spawning over here. Okay, in here. Okay, so I'll just keep working on it. It's not that exciting, but I'm pretty sure we can continue to just double and double and double the supply. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Alright, so it's been some amount of time. I don't know how much time. I left my computer running for an unexplained amount of time, and I don't know when it timed out or when Donut kicked me out. But I have this many ink sacks, which is you know, a fair amount. So let's see. How much does one stack get you? 200K. 2.5 mil? I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. Does this farm suck? I think this farm sucks. Alright, I'm gonna keep AFKing it, and I'm gonna find something else. This thing sucks. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to make a tree farm. I have never built these before, but I know if you AFK them, they can make an insane amount of money. The only reason I'm scared is because I have to build it above, above ground. I mean, I don't know if I have to, but that's how all the tutorials and the videos and everybody who makes a tree farm, they always make them above ground. So I'm a little scared that it'll just get raided, but hey, we'll do it together. Apparently they make a ton of money and they're not too hard to build. So I'm gonna try to build it in like 30-40 minutes and try to get it running by then. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully this one works. So I'm just gonna clear the area real quick and then start building it. Alright, so I got the schematic loaded up. I cleared the area out. So now all I gotta do is build it up. So the person who made this farm is bored, so make sure to check him out. He's good at schematicking, I guess. Alright, so the farm is done. That was super easy. Took like 10 minutes. It was super easy. So I have to fill this up with bones. Alright, so we'll wait for that. And then I think I need to put all the saplings that I have in there. There's no way for me to like recycle the saplings just because I don't have that set up. I kind of want to just test it first. Alright, so all I have to do is I have to be over there with an amethyst axe hitting the trees, and then I get my alt on and put them in this mine cart and then have them place the trees. I made a little storage system just to see how well it works. I know we're gonna have to find out. This is my first time making one, so I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, it's been like what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere in there. This farm is honestly awesome. I really like this. I need to get, the only reason why I didn't go longer, I just went until these saplings ran out. I don't have a sapling sorter going from the actual stream of water, so I need to get that, and maybe a shulker loader. I don't know how much stuff we got. It's been like maybe 30 minutes, probably even less than 30 minutes to be honest. But let's, okay, that's just empty. Okay. Alright, so we got, wow, we have a ton of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna put my inventory in here. We'll see how much we get. I'll do all the wood first. So I guess we made 2 mil. Not gonna lie, it definitely was not, I did something weird with the stick. Now I have the schematic thing. Definitely not, I definitely did not run it for an hour. Probably like 2 minutes or 5 minutes, then like 10 minutes. So probably like 15 minutes of actual total farm time. So this farm is nuts. This farm is awesome. I'm gonna put all of this in. We still have a ton more bone blocks. I need to figure oh shit. I need to figure out what to do with the shulker loader, because this farm is gonna get filled quick. Shulker loader and the auto sorter, so I can get the saplings over there. I might do that. Probably be good if I did. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep running it for a bit, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. These didn't have ice on them, which was kind of annoying, so I definitely lost out on a bunch of stuff. But it's alright. Also, what I like to do is fill up every inventory slot except for spruce saplings. So then when this dispenses, it just keeps you know, shooting them out, which is nice. All right, so I just AFK'd till I was done with the saplings that I had. So it was probably like, when did I start? It's probably like 20 minutes. I'd say 20 minutes. Oh my god. All right, well, I guess my hopper system did not work. But that's all right. I wonder if I got more then. Because I filled, oh my god, I filled all of these up. All right, well, I am going to sell all of this. All right, all I have left is the saplings. As you can see, I made like, what, 3.5 mil? So that means per hour, this was like 15-20 minutes. That means I'll make like 10-11 mil an hour, somewhere around there, which is great. But what I need to do is I need to make a system where it'll go from there into the sapling box, and then a shulker loader, so I don't have the issues of having too much stuff. So yes, I will need to figure that out. He did, the maker of the schematic does have a full base, so I wonder if I can just paste the full base schematic over this, and then, yeah, if that makes sense, then I can just build the extra stuff. So, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, as you can see, I've done a little bit. I made it taller, and I made everything come around here, then to here, and then it goes up into an item sorter. These will take away the sticks, these will take away the saplings. I really hope that this that this is enough, and then this is for all the wood, and then it goes back around. I really hope that this is all enough. It'll be enough for the wood, that's for sure. But though I have to make a storage system. Forget about that. Alright, well, I will do that real quick. So all that's left to do is test it out, I guess. The wood decided to go into the stick killer. So I don't even know if I got any shulkers of wood. No. One. I got one. And then maybe two. But this is stuff that I put in there. Oh, man. And of course, for some reason, there's wood in here. Oh my god. Alright. I think I might have fixed it. I know this is the jankiest thing ever, but I hope it works. I fixed these sorters. I really hope this works. There's only one way to find out. So I will AFK it for a bit, and then we'll come back, and we will see if the items finally get sorted or not. So, what a trip this has been. Alright. I would say I've probably been AFKing for around an hour or so. So, just put some of these saplings back. Oh shit. Or I'll go turn it off. Alright. Let's see how much I got. Hopefully everything is working. Uh-oh, those are not supposed to be up there. At all. Well, it's good that I made this shorter, so they'll just go around forever and despawn. So, let me check and see what we got. I really hope there's something in here. Obviously all this. Alright, alright. Ooh, okay. Okay. So let's see how much we got. I got scared when I saw it was only one. I was like, my god, worst farm ever. Boom. Easy, there's some still in here. Easy, what, 10 mil, I guess? Just around? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna keep AFKing. It seems to be working super well. Alright, so it's probably been another hour. Just want to keep making sure that the farm is working. Good signs, good signs. Oh, great signs. Alright, 7 mil. That was easy. I got my drill also in the auction house, so that should hopefully sell soon. Alright, so we made effectively 10 mil in an hour. We're right at where we stopped, and I bought the axe for 19 million, so we've made 20 mil so far. So I mean, that's pretty good, I would say. But I have to get off for now, so I'm going to just AFK my dude, my character down here, and hope that I don't get raided. If not, this only took like an hour to build, so if push comes to shove, then I'll just remake it, because this is so easy to make. So alright, I'm logging off. I've got 41 mil plus 19, so 60 mil. And yeah, I'll just keep it going tomorrow. So yeah. Early as I was going AFK, there are 2 dudes. 3 dudes. They gave me a cool little poster. Wow. Look at this. Yep. You guys raided me. If I wake up and it's raided tomorrow, I know who did it. I know who did it.
Nah, I'm not.
Alright, the base got blown up in like 5 hours of making it. So while the tree farm is awesome, you have to build it above ground or you just have to build it in a spruce biome. So it kind of sucks. As you can see, now I have barely any money because I have created this beautiful Mashu beginner kelp farm. So nothing exciting, everything's filling up right now, and I am just gonna AFK until I get a buttload of money. Nothing fancy, nothing special. So hopefully I'll have trillions of dollars the next time I'm talking to you guys. Alright, so here's the gist. I was AFKing my kelp farm. As you can see, between that and like the iron and the gold melting, I made a pretty good amount of money. I made a ton of money. But I returned from AFKing and I see that like 3/4 of all of my kelp blocks were taken. So I was wondering if it got raided or not. So I just AFK'd there. And then I log back in, or after me AFKing, I come back and I'm at a completely random location with no items at all. So I don't know what happened, but I didn't set a home, I guess. And when I went back to look, the place where I thought it was, there was just nothing. So it is a potential that my farm is gone forever, never to be found. So I don't really know what happened. So I was going to just kind of give up, and you know, we are nearing the end. So I was just gonna buy some Skellys with my money, and that was that. So while I was starting to edit my video, I was like, well, why don't I just come and AFK the squid farm? And I sit here for 2 seconds, and for some reason, there are tons of squids. Like, this is like quadruple the amount. Like, this is insane. And I'm pretty sure ink sacks are still, yeah, I mean, they're still pretty expensive. The order seems broken right now, but they're still pretty expensive. And I mean, as you guys can see, there is a ton, and I've only been AFKing here for like, I would say 15 minutes, somewhere in there, and I already have, I mean, a ton of ink sacks. And for some reason this farm hasn't been raided, but this has been from like 15-20 minutes. I already have, like, look at this, this is insane. So, oh my god, 3 mil. I'm not joking, you guys. This is like 15 15 to 20 minutes of ink sacs. Oh my god. 5 minutes. We just made like 6 mil. Oh my god. I wonder if anybody buys these. 190k. Honestly, who cares? But like, look at this. This is insane. So I'm just gonna keep AFKing this. I'm gonna set a timer right now for an hour, and we will see how much money I get. I mean, I gotta say the only difference is for some reason my render distance. I'll show you guys. Before it was at the low, but now it is at 32 and 32, and that's the only difference. I haven't done anything different with the farm, so I wonder if that's it. So I just set a timer for an hour. I'll come back. I mean, this is nuts. This is, insane. So yeah, I'll come back and we'll see. All right, it has been an hour and they're still going. That's a pretty good sign. Tons of ink sacs. My god, that's insane. But I was checking the ink sac AH and I'm pretty sure these are selling. So I'm gonna load up like 11, maybe 11 stacks in there, like a line. I'm gonna load up a line. Alright, we will see if those sell, but I also noticed that, not prismarine, I also noticed that dark prismarine blocks sell for a lot. Of course, I wouldn't get as much money, but I think more people are buying the dark prismarine. So I'm gonna make another line of dark prismarine and we'll see. We'll see how quick it sells for. This stuff isn't too expensive. I need a ton more. Alright, I don't know if that's the best way to get prismarine, but it is a way. So I'm gonna see how much I can get. Alright, well I only got 2 stacks, so that's kind of annoying, but alright, so I'm gonna wait for those to sell, but since I'm getting so many, I'm just gonna sell a bunch on the order house or through orders. $6 mil. Alright, 13 mil. And then obviously I have some stuff in the auction house. So could have been like 14 mil, 15 mil maybe. So this farm makes 15 mil an hour. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna keep running this, selling stuff on the auction, on orders. Yeah, and I'll see how it goes. So I've just been AFKing. As you can see, I have 262 mil chat logs. I've just been selling and AFKing, nothing special at all. But I think I'm not gonna buy Skellys right now at the end of this episode, just because if I were to, I would only have enough money to buy Skellys that would produce me like a milli an hour, which I don't think is worth it. So I'm gonna keep AFKing this. At the start of next episode, maybe I'll have some. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you want to see, comment if you have any tips, anything like that. I always love reading them, so make sure to reach out. Also, special thanks to El Dorado for sponsoring this video. Make sure to use my code CRINGEBABY, 2 Ys, or to click the link in the description or the pinned comment. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.